sneak peek at what happens leading up to the annual Magna Hoedown. That story is coming up on Community Connection. But first, they share a love of cycling, and they're using that passion to help their mother's memory live on, all the while helping kids battling cancer. For the past decade, two Markham brothers have held an annual charity bike ride in York Region. Andrew McDonough brings us the inspirational story of hope and courage behind the Ride for Karen.
Markham residents Kirk and Chris Tobias are gearing up for a special bike ride, all in memory of their mother, Karen, who lost her 5-year battle with breast cancer in 2002.
My memories of my mother are a lady who was always in the kitchen. She was always cooking good food for my brother and I. She was kind of a bit like our father, because our father traveled quite a bit, and she was the lady who was my Cub Scout leader and just an all-around great mom.
She was a tough Brooklyn woman. You know, she raised us to be very strong people, to have the ability to speak our mind and succeed in life. I just remember her being that larger-than-life person in my life.
When you have anybody, whether it's a mother, a father, a child, obviously you feel scared, you feel helpless, you feel angry. You have a whole range of emotions depending on the day and depending on their condition. Ultimately, you know, when she died, I felt sadness. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Go.
But the brothers wanted to turn that sadness into a feeling of hope. As avid cyclists, they came up with an idea.
My brother and I really came up with it together. I mean, I'd always been a bike rider. I'd been a bike racer for quite some time. I've been doing it for 25 years plus. And after my mom passed away, I saw a long ride as an opportunity for reflection and solace.
At the time I said to him, if we're going to do this and if we're going to go on a long ride, why don't we put up a simple website, why don't we put up some posters, and why don't we ask other people who have been affected by the disease to join us, and let's raise money and see if we can use that money to help other people out.
The Ride for Karen is now an annual charity bike ride in York Region, raising money to help send children with cancer to camp. The ride is celebrating its 10th anniversary event starting in Vaughan on Sunday, September 11th.
Our riders and their donors have raised in the last 9 years approximately $1.4 million, with the goal of sending more kids with cancer to camp. The idea that these camps give the children a camp-like experience that any kid who, any healthy kid would have as well.
Anybody that wants to give back, anybody that wants to help out a child battling cancer, this is a great event to participate in, where 100 cents of every dollar you raise will specifically go straight through to helping children battling cancer.
Even though the brothers have already created a successful charity bike ride, they both say their mom would want them to keep pedaling for the cause.
Knowing my mother, I think she would be extremely proud, and she'd be very, very happy of what we've done, but she'd probably say to us, boys, there's more you could do, so work harder.
Kirk and Chris won't be the only ones spinning their wheels on September 11th. They hope to be riding alongside about 400 people, raising over $250,000. I'm Andrew McDonough with your Community Connection.
If you'd like to take part in this year's Ride for Karen, get involved with the charity, or make a donation, be sure to check out the Rogers TV website for more information. From a fundraising event attracting cyclists to an entertaining event attracting wrestling fans, do you smell what York Region